From grasshoppers and grubs to drinks that made our whole mouth go numb. Even here at Disney Food Blog, we get shocked by some Disney foods now and again. Here's 10 of them that shocked us recently. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and today we want to tell you about 10 foods that shocked us when we saw them or experienced them. Yeah, we eat everything in Disney World and Disneyland. We know everything that's going on, but every once in a while even we get shocked by something, and we love it. So we wanted to share a few of our favorites with you that we were surprised by recently. First up, that fuzzy Tauntaun over there in Oga's Cantina in Galaxy's Edge. So the fuzzy Tauntaun beats out nearly every other weird drink in Galaxy's Edge for most shocking, and there are a few weird drinks there, and that's because of its numbing effect. So this is Ciroc Peach Vodka, Bowls Peach Schnapps, and Simply Orange, so basically a fuzzy navel, topped with tangerine, pure cane sugar, and what they call buzz foam. Now the foam on this drink is made with buzz buttons, which are Szechuan buttons, or Szechuan flowers, or electric daisies, whatever you want to call them, and they're traditionally used medicinally, so it's also called the toothache plant. But this ingredient has found its way into dishes and cocktails all over, including Batu. So the buzz foam will make your mouth and lips tingle or go numb, which is really unexpected in a Disney park for a drink. And the drink is pretty tasty if you can handle the weird sensation, which is only in the foam, but it does infiltrate the actual drink a little bit. So even if you sort of stick a straw in there, you'll still get a little bit of that tingly feel in your mouth. So they are actually growing buzz buttons in Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. We spotted them across from the parked speeders. Next thing that shocked us in a good way, those Boozy Beignets. So you'll find this surprising combo over at Scat Cat's Lounge at Port Orleans French Quarter in Disney World. Now these are super delicious pillowy beignets with a little pipette of liqueur. Now this is your choice of Bailey's, Kahlua, or rum chata, which is on the menu. And recently we found out about the off-menu Godiva chocolate liqueur beignets, which are, in our experience, the best. So squeeze the pipette to fill your beignet with delicious liqueurs, and you've got a seriously indulgent adult snack. Now, if you're looking for some classic non-alcoholic Mickey beignets, head right next door to Sasagula Floatworks, where a set of 3 is just $4.49, or a Disney Dining Plan snack credit for 3. All right, the Beverly's Revenge Remix. So there's many layers to this experience, so I'm going to tell you all those layers. You may have embarked on the Beverly Challenge in Epcot's Club Cool. This is basically the challenge where you try Beverly, which is an Italian soda, and it's hilarious to watch unsuspecting family members try it because most people that try this very bitter soda strongly dislike it on their first try. Now, you can also find this drink along with tons of other Coke and International Coke drinks at the Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs, and their rooftop bar features some awesome Coke floats and adult beverages, including the Beverly's Revenge. So we shared the controversial news of this cocktail's arrival back in 2017 when it was comprised of Hendrick's Gin, Salerno Blood Orange Liqueur, and Mint. Spoiler alert, we did not like it back then. But on a recent trip to Disney Springs, we noticed something different. The Beverly's Revenge is now made with Hendrick's Gin, blackberry liqueur, cherry syrup, mint, and orange slices. And it's actually much better. So you'll want to stir this one up real good, but the addition of berry and cherry flavors turned this Beverly cocktail into something we kind of enjoyed and would order again. So for a cocktail made with Beverly, that's a huge compliment, and it really did shock us. All right, we're going to go over to Disneyland and talk about the Churro Toffee in Disneyland. Now, this is another crazy good snack mashup. It seems super simple, but it is delicious. The buttery, crunchy square of toffee that you can often find in Disney confectionaries has had a little bit of a revamp. So now it's coated in white chocolate and covered in cinnamon sugar like a churro. So you'll find it pretty much anywhere that sells candy in Disneyland, and it can be easy to overlook when surrounded by all the other colorful goodies in the case. But we promise this is one of the best things we've eaten in Disneyland, and it'll be one of the best things you eat in Disneyland as well. So grab that Churro Toffee, or 5 of them. All right, next we're going to talk about the Cheeseburger Pods. Now this one's been around for a bit, which is actually kind of surprising as it's moved only to the kids menu. But when the Cheeseburger Pods first debuted at Satu'li Canteen in Disney World's Pandora over in Animal Kingdom, you could get them on your own. But now if you want to try this kind of odd but kind of wonderful snack, you're going to have to order it from the kids menu, which is totally okay to do at counter service locations, by the way. Now this is basically a bao bun. It's a steamed cheeseburger pod filled with ground beef, ketchup, mustard, pickle, and cheddar cheese, and it tastes just like a McDonald's cheeseburger, so it's amazing for picky eaters trying to branch out into different foods. Now, we loved it when we first tried it, but it is a little shocking to have that McDonald's cheeseburger flavor in something that looks so much like a bao bun, so really, really yummy. All right, the next thing we've been shocked by are the crazy presentations. So Disney is all about show, and they want to make sure that you're getting a feast for the eyes as well as the palate when you eat at their restaurants. So here are a few things that we loved to see and experience with our eyes over there at Disney World and Disneyland. First up, the Hunter's Gift to the Queen. This is over there at the Storybook Dining Character Meal in Artist Point in Disney's Wilderness Lodge in Disney World. And this is the grand finale to that meal. So your server will appear with a smoking box filled with cracked maple popcorn and chocolate ganache hearts, and the presentation is a fun and fantastical way to end the meal. And of course, as you know the story, the hunter was sent out to bring back Snow White's heart in a box for the queen. Another time we were surprised by the presentation is the Temple of Bacon at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. So this is brand new over there. It's thick cut applewood smoked bacon doused in ganachery milk chocolate and drizzled with chipotle ganache. Now that's the dark chocolate drizzled there. Now this is served under a glass dome filled with smoke for an incredible and dramatic presentation. So it's a savory sweet combo that delivers on taste and appearance and is surprisingly filling. Now, another time that we've been shocked by and loved presentation are with those dry ice drinks that they went crazy on last year. We first saw them at the opening of Lamplight Lounge in Disney California Adventure, where they have both an alcoholic and a non-alcoholic version of these dry ice drinks that bubble and smoke when you get them. And you can also find the same dry ice cup situation at Oga's Cantina with the Bespin Fizz. That one is also going to be bubbling and smoking as well, and you can watch the glittery drink inside swirling with the bubbles of dry ice that come up. Really, really cool. All right, the next thing that just bowled us over and shocked us, to be sure, is the brunch in a glass at Finn's. Now, Finn's is over in the lobby of the Dolphin Resort in Walt Disney World, and it features a Sunday brunch with brunch in a glass. Now, these Bloody Marys rival anything you've seen in terms of milkshakes anywhere in Walt Disney World or anywhere else these days. These Bloody Marys come garnished with everything from any pasta, skewers, lobster claws, prime rib, to literally an entire sushi roll. So they're shockingly large. Honestly, a pretty good deal for a cocktail and a meal at $27 or $30. And you can also build your own Bloody Mary starting at $14. Now, this is only available on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. over at the Dolphin Resort. All right, let's talk grasshoppers. So bugs are not something you expect to see on a menu at a Disney park, but you're actually going to find grasshoppers and ants in more than one location around Disney World. And we're not talking about in the grass. So the guacamole at Frontera Cocina in Disney Springs has always been really, really good, but we found a pretty shocking update on a visit last fall when the standard dish had become guacamole with chili lime chapulines. Now, if you're wondering what chapulines are, they're grasshoppers, but they're not included for shock value here. Grasshoppers are a really popular ingredient in Oaxaca to add texture and flavor to dishes. People actually eat them as street food and just walk around with a big bag of grasshoppers all day and eating them. So you're also going to find chapulines at La Cava del Tequila, where when you order mezcal, it comes served with grasshoppers and an orange wedge. If grasshoppers aren't your thing, you'll also find lots of margaritas rimmed with black ant salt, which isn't just a clever name, they're really crushed up ants in there. And speaking of bugs in your food, the Grub Burger. So we love Deluxe Burger in Disney Springs, and it's pretty much the only counter service restaurant in Disney World where you can get a burger cooked how you like it rather than just a standard medium well. But their latest burger edition is a little bit shocking. So the Grub Burger consists of a burger patty with tomato worms, basil grasshopper, balsamic vinegar spiders, tomato salad, fried mozzarella, and lettuce on a Parker House roll. So the grubs are a weird gelatinous texture, and they don't really deliver on the tomato, basil, or balsamic flavors. So it's fun as a dare, but not something we'd be looking forward to eating again. And once the grubs are removed from the equation, the burger's actually really, really delicious. So that fried mozzarella cheese and tomato salad are just like a balsamic caprese salad, but on a burger. So the combo really works. And finally, here are a few other meals that we were surprised by. And while these days we should not be shocked by vegetarian or vegan meals that bowl us over and that we really, really love, but these two were really surprisingly delicious. First up, the Ithorian Garden Loaf at Docking Bay 7 in Galaxy's Edge. This is a plant-based meatloaf with roasted vegetable potato mash, seasonal vegetables, and mushroom sauce. So this is one of our favorite things to eat for dinner in Galaxy's Edge. And we were surprised to have a vegan dish be in our top 3 choices for food in the new Star Wars land, but here we are. Also, the gnocchi at Storybook Dining, another surprising top dish, was what they call, quote, a stroll through nature on the menu, and it's the only vegetarian option, but it is a standout. So this gnocchi dish was an incredibly rich, creamy sauce. It's complete with butternut, squash, arugula, sage, plenty of Parmesan cheese. We loved it, and I've already heard from several people who dined at Artist Point that they enjoyed it as well. So this and the prime rib are our top choices for adult entrees, so that's really surprising for us when a vegetarian option pops into our top choices. And I think we're really going to start seeing that happen a lot more often because Disney's really paying attention to their vegetarian, vegan offerings more often than we've ever seen before. So there are a few of our favorite things in Disney World and Disneyland that have shocked us that we've been so surprised by and really enjoyed most of the time. So we hope that helps you with your planning, and we can't wait to hear what you guys have tried that really shocked you as well. Please let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that like button too for us. Thanks for listening, you guys. Thanks for watching. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.